Oh, hello. My name is Donja Putnam, and you may recognize me from my hit series on CBS, The Mental. Or perhaps my previous hit series, also on CBS, NCIS What Happened in That Apartment. Or my original hit series on CBS, As the Apartment Turns. And I'm here today to talk to you about a great CD that you must add to your collection. Except for no one buys CDs anymore, so perhaps you'll download this on iTunes. For those of you that are under 30, it's now That's What I Call Music, edition 1356. And for those of us that are over 30, it's a Time Life compilation of the greatest hits in the apartment industry. We've curated songs from the past 3 decades and put them in one single album for you and your apartment management associates to enjoy. Let's start out with a current hit, Taylor Swift's Shake It Off. They're not renewing, break their lease, they're moving. Can't win but for losing. Gotta get a lease now or it ain't gonna be alright. Late payers gotta pay. And the contractor is late. What a great hit, and what a great singer. But we haven't just stuck to the 2000s. We've reached into the vault of the 1990s and brought you the best apartment hits from that decade as well. Perhaps you remember 1994 when All for One sang, I Swear I Didn't Let My Dog Poop in the Yard. Or maybe in 1990 you were humming along to Alana Miles' Black Mold. Alanis Morissette was very popular in the 90s, the grunge, the angst, and her song, You Ought to Know the Terms and Conditions of Your Lease, is a favorite of mine. But perhaps the most poignant and moving song of the 1990s was 1992, Boys to Men, You've Come to the End of Your Lease. And here it is now for you. Although we've come to the end of the lease, I just can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong with me. I belong with you. Whatever happened to Boys to Men? But anyways, on to the 2000s. Our 2000s section includes great hits such as Jumpin' Jumpin' by Destiny's Child featuring Beyonce, who makes a later appearance. That's a foreshadowing hint. Jumpin' Jumpin' is the story of two neighbors. The top floor neighbor was jumpin' in the middle of the night, and it tells how the apartment industry professionals solve that problem, which we do every day. Another great hit of the 2000s is Bye Bye Bye, NSYNC's story of a resident who didn't pay their rent. I also enjoy 2003 Christina Aguilera, What a Girl Wants in an Apartment, and how she found it with us. But my favorite song of the 2000s is, of course, If You Liked It, Then You Should Have Put a Deposit on It. Let's listen to that now. I'm a very brave person, and I'm not afraid to make a fool of myself for a laugh. But if you thought that I was going to sing a Beyonce song, you've lost it. Well, that could have been scary, but it wasn't because I didn't sing Beyonce. But moving on to the last decade of our compilation, the 2010 and beyond. This decade has brought us such great hits as Wide Awake by Katy Perry in 2012, the story of a property manager who thought of something at 12:30 a.m. and spent the rest of the night laying there worrying about it. Also, Call Me Maybe, the Carly Rae Jepsen hit that every leasing professional made a video of because it just seems to fit. But our last song, and perhaps the most touching of this whole compilation, Stay With Me by Sam Smith from 2014, the story of our plea for a lease renewal. Yes, it's true there's room for both nightstands. And yes, we'll install your ceiling fan. We have a really great maintenance man. We don't want you to leave. Renew if you can. Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause a lease is all I need. It's love. It's clear to see. Come on now. Stay with me. Thank you so very much for joining us, me and Squeak, for the compilation of apartment industry hits, music from the 1990s, 2000, and 2000 teens that apply to our industry. I hope that you'll go out and purchase a CD if you're one of the 3 people left that do that, or download this on iTunes, which is what the rest of us do. Please join me Tuesday nights at 8 on CBS for my hit series, The Mental, a story that is based on my own mental issues. I hope to see you there. Thank you very much, and see you next time. We're so fancy. You already know that you want to live here. Choice is clear, so hey, let's go. We're so fancy. You're ready, so put down that money before you go.